In this video I'm going to be sharing with you how I beat laziness and how I have become able to force myself to do things that I don't necessarily want to do. How I have minimized my laziness. Now, I'm not going to come in here and tell you that I've completely beat laziness and I do all the work all the time, because I don't, right? I'm a human, I make mistakes, and I do things that I know I shouldn't do. I don't do the work when I think I should, but I have incredibly decreased the amount of laziness that I see in myself. For instance, maybe a year ago compared to me now, I was probably twice as lazy a year ago compared to how I am now. And that was after already being on self-improvement for nearly a year. So I'm going to be sharing with you the two things that I have thought about, realized, and implemented to decrease my level of laziness, to be able to have more self-control, more willpower, and to be able to be less lazy, and how I've combated laziness. So the two things that I'll be sharing today are two things you probably haven't heard before, two things that not many people talk about. The first of the two things is that everyone is lazy. Now you might be thinking, what? This guy's crazy. No, not everyone's lazy. You know, there's people like David Goggins, right? Who always seem to be doing some incredible feat. Alright, you might be thinking, well, David Goggins runs hundreds of miles every single week. How is he lazy? David Goggins does all this insanely difficult challenges. How is he still lazy? Well, the answer is, as you've seen, laziness is not wanting to do a task. Laziness is being unwilling to work or use energy. Now, I'm sure there is some times where David Goggins is lazy. I've heard David Goggins talk about sometimes before his runs, he will sit there for half an hour looking at his running shoes, just not wanting to run. But the difference between you and David Goggins is David Goggins is able to overcome laziness. David Goggins can still sit there, feel lazy, want to be lazy, not want to do these insanely difficult tasks. But he's able to combat that and force himself to do these tasks. David Goggins has openly talked many times about how he hates running. He hates running, and he still runs hundreds of miles every week. He runs hundreds of miles at a time. David Goggins has openly talked about how he hates swimming and how he is scared of large bodies of water, and yet he still swims. He still jumps into lakes with his arms and feet tied and swims around. He does not want to do these things. I guarantee you that before David Goggins does some crazy feat of endurance, he is contemplating not doing it. He doesn't want to do it. And that is laziness. Laziness is not wanting to do a task, all right? And laziness at itself, there's two options. You can feel laziness and let it beat you, or you can feel laziness and beat it, all right? Most people feel laziness and they let it beat them. They will let it overtake them. They won't do that hard task. The difference between you and David Goggins is when David Goggins feels laziness, he might sit there and think about it. And then he beats laziness. He goes and does the task. And so that's the first point I have. And so the second point, if you live with honour, everything becomes easier. Now, I have a whole paragraph about how living with honour is going to change your life. But I was talking to someone about it and they said, maybe I should think about how I word this. So I'm going to tell you a story of a time when I didn't want to do something. I felt laziness overcoming me. I realised it, and then I all of a sudden felt honour, and I did the work. So the other day, I was sitting right there, and I had just recorded a video, and I wanted to record the second video, but all of a sudden that feeling of motivation, that feeling of discipline, that feeling of wanting to do the recording had completely vanished, all right? I went for a walk, come back, did not want to do the work. I absolutely didn't. I wanted to just go inside and watch YouTube. That's all I wanted to do, was just not film a video, not do the work. And I'd set myself a goal to film 3 videos that day. I'd filmed 2, and I was like, I have 1 more video to film. I have 1 more video to film. I have 1 more, just do it, just do it. I did not want to film this video. And the video ended up being pretty bad, and I'm probably not going to post it. But I filmed the video anyway. How did I film this video? Well, I didn't want to film the video. And all of a sudden, I thought, well, should I film the video or should I not film the video? And I thought, well, what does this mean to me? What is filming a video really? And I thought, well, I can film a video any other day. It's really an insignificant task, right? I thought, no, it's not an insignificant task, because me filming this video is 1 more video that I could upload. That's 1 more video that could blow up my channel, 1 more video that could get me monetized, 1 more video that could make me a bunch of money, 1 more video that could either give me or get me closer to my dream life, give me or get me closer to the things that I want to do with my life. And so it might seem like an insignificant task, a very small action, but in reality, it just puts me 1 step closer to the life I want to live. And what this really means is you have to give yourself a reason to do the work, all right? You have to have some reason to do this. And the reason I wanted to do this is because I, in the moment, didn't want to watch this video. I went on my phone. All of a sudden, I realized, hang on a minute. So I didn't want to do this thing. And instead of doing the thing and forcing myself to do the thing like I know that I should and like I would want myself to, I went onto YouTube and started just scrolling on YouTube. And after about 20 seconds, I was like, holy damn, this is not what I want to do. I want to be the person who is able to force themselves and able to do the work even when I don't want to. And yet I'm sitting here scrolling on YouTube when I don't want to do the work. This is the opposite of what I want to do. And so the honor in me, the pride in me was like, no, there is two options right now. There is either continue to be lazy, watch YouTube and just leave and not do the work and just film a video a different day. Or I can stop this, I can put my camera on and I can film a video anyway, whether it's a good video or a bad video. I could learn something. I can better my video recordings, I can better my speaking skills. I put me one video closer to getting monetized, one video closer to achieving my dream life, all right? And it really comes down to your self-pride, your self-respect and your honor in yourself of whether you realize that you're being lazy and you're going to let yourself be lazy and you're going to let yourself take the easy way out, or if you want to prove to yourself that you are that person you want to be and do the work. Sometimes there's work to be done that you don't want to do. And whether that's huge or just a small task, even if the task itself won't change anything, it is the mental shift it gives you by being able to say, I didn't want to do that work and I did it anyway. All right, I was able to do that work. Or, well, I didn't feel like it, so I skipped it. So next time I'm just going to skip it as well. It's a mental shift. So the two things that I've talked about today is one, everyone's lazy, but you have a choice to either be beat by the laziness or beat the laziness. And two, if you have some self-respect and some honor, that is going to get you a long way. Because just having some self-respect, if you're able to realize what you're doing is wrong, and then make a decision to do the right thing, to do the thing you know you want to do the thing that you want to do, the thing you said you're going to do, if you can make that decision, you're going to get so much further. Because I know I personally have, and even though everything, it might not be the best work you've ever done, but it's work that you've done. Hope this video has been helpful. My name is Sam. My goal is to inspire and motivate as many young people as possible to become the most capable versions of themselves. I run a free Discord server called Teamwork Unfiltered. The link is in my channel description if you're interested. Other than that, I post videos on this channel every single day, so make sure you subscribe and leave a like on this video so you don't miss out on any of the new upcoming videos. Hope this video has been incredibly helpful. If you've learned anything from the video, as I said, please subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment on your thoughts. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.